Hey guys, it's me, Waddler, and I'm a duck, and today I'm going to show you how to make this hover bike that I have right here so it can hover, and it does work on mobile. And if you want to switch over to ocean mode, you can land and then you just go over the gap and then turn the engine back on. And you don't have to do that for land mode, you'll just start going higher. So let's get right into the tutorial. By the way, credit to JustAdrianz for finding the mechanic that makes this hover bike possible. Go sub to him, he's linked in the description below. Before we get into it, things you'll need are the scale tool and the screwdriver tool. So let's get started with the tutorial. So first, you'll want to build an anchor mode and place a block. This can be any block, and scale it all the way up to 52 in the height, like this. I'm using scale set to 2 right now. And then place a block on top of here, and you then delete the post. And then build a hover cam up here. So you can copy mine if you want. So if you want to, this is a 4x4, and then 6 blocks out to make this part. Then I'm going to put a servo here so it turns, and then place a block on the edge, and then scale it out by 2 like this. So this is 4x4. Then I'm going to place a block on top of this hover pad that I'm building. Set my scale to 0.5, scale all the way down, and scale 1 out in each direction, like this. And I'm gonna do it to this side as well. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it makes these little squares on top. Now I'm going to place a car seat, and then I'm going to place a titanium rod here, and 1 here, and then I'm going to delete this one. So it makes some handlebars. I'm going to place a titanium rod in the middle and 2 on each side of that, and then delete it to make these handlebars. I'm just going to paint it all grey, and except the seat, which I will paint cyan. So now that I've done that, I'm going to make the hover mechanism. So I'm going to place this plastic block here, set my scale to 2, and scale it down to 42 height. And I'm going to do this on the other hover pad, like this. Now place a block on one of the hover pads, it don't matter which, like the plastic rods down here, and then scale it so it connects them. Then scale out by 2 in these 2 directions, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. So it should be 10 in width. Now on each end, add a thruster, like here and here. And then add 3 boat motors at the back, like this. Now I'm just gonna select all 3 of these boat motors and these 2 plastic rods and collision them off. So let me just select them again. Collision off, and transparency 75%. And I'm going to paint them blue, like this. Now that I've done that, I'm going to get out scale again, and scale this 2 off of this so it's not connected to this anymore. This is important if you want your hover bike to turn. So now that I've done that, I'm going to make the mechanism that puts it into the ground so it functions. So I'm going to place a glue block, 2 pistons, and another glue block, and collision off the 2 pistons, like this. Now place any block you want, so I'm just going to get wood, and scale it through this bottom plate here. And then unanchor everything, and then anchor this glue block here. Then delete this wooden rod. Now it's done. Now just place a portal here and a portal up here, and you can save it. You don't need to use a portal, but it's my favourite way to get up. So I'm just going to save hoverbike, and I'm going to load it to make sure everything attaches correctly. Go through the portal, then delete the portals, and I'll hold W, which pushes these pistons, so this part's underground. Then as soon as I hit F, it will turn on. So you see my turning here is quite extreme. If you want, you can set that to 20 servo angle so it looks nicer. And if you want to go on water, you have to turn off its engine, then turn it back on. Because if you look underground, the water layer's lower than the ground layer. So anyways, thanks for watching and goodbye.